Hello everyone, this is Virdelet here, and yes, I am alive. I'm in your sub boxes. You might not know about me, but I do exist. So, after this huge swamp of Pokemon Sun and Moon content, time to for Virdelet to jump in on the smallest slice of pie and talk about this upcoming battle versus our friend Ezrex, or let's call him Ezrex. So. This guy, I found him, finally got the chance to play 6v6. It was pretty tough to find, but let's get right in the battle. I am very excited. So, I start off with my Skarmory. This is not your classic sturdy Skarmory, so I am switching out. And I'll go into my Barca, the Virdelet, which walls physical attackers every day of the week. He goes for Flare Blitz. That does not kill me. I do get burnt though. Sucks a lot. I get my stamina, but now with the burn nerf in this new game, the leftovers and burn will negate each other, so at least I'm not losing HP. Here I can obviously click Earthquake, easy peasy, just kill whatever he's bringing. However, he does go to his Bouncy, which I predicted that. I go back into my Skarmory, and I decide to click Swords Dance. You heard me right, I'm clicking Swords Dance. I click Sword Dance. However, he goes for his Teeter Dance, which surprises me. Now, passerbys, you can't pick what kind of strategies they run or Pokemon they'll bring. Even if they bring Ubers, you have to just shut up and try to win. But he just goes for Teeter Dance. It's not illegal or anything, it's just frustrating, especially with the new nerf where it's a 30% chance to hit yourself. Now, here we have Weak Armor. Now, Weak Armor has been buffed this generation, so we have a double speed boost instead of one. So our speed was boosted sharply. He goes into his Fafnir, which with the Intimidate, obviously Skarmory cannot kill, so I'm forced to switch out. So right now, I'm not switching out because I do have the Z move. I go for Sky, Supersonic, Man, Brave, Attack, Bird. Let's go. What's the name again? Alright, Supersonic, Sky Strike. Now, I am very hyped to use this. I want to use it. I want to have a Z move in the spirit of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, offensive Z moves are not necessarily viable, honestly. I mean, if you have maybe coverage, maybe Garchomp with Poison Jab and Z move Poison, maybe you can hit Clefable if you're in SD set or something. But other than that, I don't think they're viable. Here, I do not hit myself with Confusion. It's just a 30% chance. It should be on our side. And I hit him with Brave Bird. No, I could have switched out into my Barca again. The Mudsdale, but I am not very I'm not gonna be try hardy. I just want to hit things. So he goes for Flare Blitz, gets the kill on my Skarmory. He doesn't die from the recoil, which I didn't think he would. I go into my Jix, the lizard. Jix is a guy, but or a male, but whatever. So I just go for Flamethrower and this Pokemon here. And then he will go into his Acid Trip. Now, Acid Trip is the Mach. So I tried to substitute. Maybe he's trying to be cheeky. Go for Minimize. Now, if you don't know, Toxic will always hit. That's the role of Toxic from Poison types. So they never miss. So even if he goes for Minimize 6 billion times, I can still Toxic him while I'm behind the sub. But he just goes for Rock Tomb. He's an offensive set. I'm predicting that this guy has an endgame team, but a tough in-game team, because if you noticed his pose at the beginning, it was the idle pose, which means that he did beat the Battle Royale or something like this. I don't know how tough this is, but I know that the Battle Tree is really tough if you want to beat it, so... Or at least if you want to get the 51 streak, so Battle Royale, I'm expecting something around as tough as that. So he goes for Knockoff, good prediction, gets rid of my leftovers. Now I'm losing health. He goes for Crunch here, and he manages to crit through our defense. That's, I think, for the better. I don't want the battle to stay for too long. I'm not trying to be a tryhard here. And I smack him with an Earthquake. Now, this Earthquake does over half, which is good, which means I can go into my Incineroar on Earthquake right after. And I die to the burn, which is good for me. I don't want an extra turn for no reason, especially that he's faster. So if I lived the burn, he would have crunched me again, and that's it. I go to my Kumitatsu, the Incineroar. Now, I expect it to be faster, honestly. I just look at Mach and I'm like, what are base 20 speed? But actually, Mach is faster. Impressive. My Kumitatsu is bulky as hell, and I go for the Earthquake. Kill this thing, obviously. It's gonna kill. No way he's gonna survive an Earthquake from that range. Mach falls down, Acid Trip is gone, no more Acid Trips. He goes into his bounce and I'm like, what does this thing want? I'm like, ah, wait, you wanna high jump kick me, don't you? So I'm just gonna switch out. I'm not gonna stay in for the high jump kick. Go into my Aquaku, making risky plays now. Aquaku, the Tapu Koko can just win the battle straight up. Just straight up win the battle. But I wanna play flashy. Even though it's my win condition, I should not have switched it. But I wanna play flashy a bit. Especially this guy is not bringing any Ultra Beasts or any Tapus, so he's not really on the meta, he's just trying to have fun. So let's try to have fun, not try hard. I go for Brave Bird, unfortunately I do miss, which means he's carrying the Bright Powder. So I'm confused. I still click Brave Bird because I don't have a switch in. I could switch and go back again, this is my win condition, I can still win with it single-handedly. But I decided to just smack him with the Brave Bird. This is a choice banded Brave Bird, so it does over half to Toxic Love. Here I decide to switch, go back into my Salazzle now. This is a bit risky, he might have a water move, but I don't care. All I want to do is poison a poison or a steel type. I've never done it in this game yet, so that's my goal. So here I'm just going to click poison, I'm not going to waste my time subbing while he scalds. So I just click Toxic and finally, this felt so great. Finally poisoning Toxic Love, which is great. He goes for Recover, gets his health back, almost back to full. Not quite full, but his Toxic Club did not have an item actually when I looked at team preview, so I don't know. The guy shiny hunts, but at the same time doesn't have items, I don't know. So here I decided to click Substitute on his switch as he goes into his Scuttler, the, what do you call it? What do you call this guy? Oh, it's tough. Goliath Spa. I'm not sure. I might be butchering this name, but I don't know. So here I click for Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave will do over half because I don't know if this is full HP EV trained or something, but it does over half, which is great. Forces him to emergency exit. He can't go for a first impression. It's resisted and I'm behind the sub. It might not break it, even though I think it would, honestly. So here he goes into his Baneful Bunkers guy, and I click Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave does a fair amount of damage. This thing has a high special attack. I don't know how, like, once the Ultra Beasts are banned by Smogon, this thing is gonna be OU. Don't say I didn't call it. It kills the Tapos, it can sub against this thing and Toxicate, it can sub against Heatran and Toxicate. I mean, on the Heatran switches, so that's pretty damn great. This Pokemon is amazing. So I was thinking of running actually Will-O-Wisp over Toxic since Heatran does not exist in this metagame. So the guy forfeits, obviously I'm gonna be the winner here, so he just clicks forfeit. So anyways, I was just thinking of running Will-O-Wisp over Toxic to, you know, get physical attackers and whatnot, but seeing that Toxic Pix is popular, so even without Heatran, we still need to run Toxic. Obviously, we don't care about Steel type since we can burn them. Heatran is the only Steel type that can take moves from Salazzle every day of the week. And I don't like the Nasty Plot set, honestly. I feel like this thing does not have the moveset to sweep. It's pretty threatening, it can sweep, but I prefer Substitute. Now, maybe if the Substitute set is gonna be popular with Sub-Toxic, Flamethrower, or Fire Blast and Sludge Wave, people will start running Nasty Plot as a kind of unexpected card to trick other people. Now this will be viable, but for now I am liking the Substitute Black Sludge set, which I bred everything myself, by the way, except for the Skarmory. It was a gift from a friend. I'm doing air quotation marks. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know this wasn't the most competitive battle, but this is what we can get for now. Hopefully I'll find a trick or something to find 6v6 easily. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.